Hello, hi everyone. It's me, the Broke Stacker. Check it out. I've been playing in the Delft Clay. I was going to do a third pour. I wasn't able to manage to get two together. We'll see how they go. This is a very complex pour. Still got boogers in his eye. For those of you that don't know from the Fallout franchise, this is the Mr. Handybot. These guys are kind of cool. They kind of levitate, float. Hey, have a chainsaw, a blaster, all sorts of stuff, and use a fusion battery to keep them going. It's kind of cool. So yeah, if you're into the Fallout series, you're well aware of Mr. Handy. You can even check him out. He was in the Fallout series, the TV show recently. Kind of cool. Who we got here? We got Rockama Celebrity Bleeds. Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a couple pours tonight. Some actual 3D casks of this guy, and also I'm gonna try again. I gotta cut a piece right now. I'm running a little behind. It's okay. We're still waiting for the metal to melt. We're gonna try to do that. The quad knot for the stand for the Odin's Eye still. I'm going to try a different angle on how to do that. I'm going to pour it, stick the thing in real quick, and hopefully it doesn't totally melt. That would be nice. I might even just say screw it on the curly Q. I might just stick a long piece in there and see how long it goes in until it just solidifies. We'll see how it goes. We'll try that out. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming on in. So yeah, I just threw some metal in there and I looked at the time. I was like, oh shit, it's 9. So very cool. Let's experiment. Yeah, it'll be like one of those, help me, it's melting. Oh, no, no, stop melting. That'd be kind of cool. So what happened last time, I made a little curly Q that's sticking up. I set it in there and then I poured on top of that. Well, instantly melted it. And then my little curly Q just fell over to the side. It didn't work. So don't pour metal directly onto your copper there. It will melt it and then it'll be foobar. So yes, too skinny, too skinny. So I'm wondering if I'm going to do that, I might just use one of these and I'm going to go ahead and clean this up with a little emery cloth first, just so I don't have to do it later when it's more of a pain in the ass. Let's do that right now. I'm running low on wire. I got a few pieces left like this, but I have other stuff with insulation on it. I really don't want to have to start stripping quite yet, but if you guys got any copper that you're willing to part with that's clean, super clean stuff, let me know and maybe we can cut a deal. I think I might have a couple deals in the background working already, but I like to have plan A, B, C, and D so far and so forth. So I don't know if you guys caught that. I don't know if you guys caught that short the other day. I found these sterling silver pieces. These are by the, I don't know, whatever that logo is. Kind of cool. 1970. This is number 2, Chickadees. And it has a marking on the side here. See if I can get the camera to focus. Sterling. But I'm not sure these other markings. Something. Let me just read it without the camera. Sterling. I believe that's FR 70 and P. 70 must be the year. P, maybe it's a proof. I mean, these were proof at one point. They're not exactly perfect anymore. But yeah, I'm probably going to be melting these down unless somebody says, no, don't melt those. I'll pay you. And buys these off of me. Then I'll put that towards something else. These are actually really cool pieces. I hate to have to melt them down, but they are really cool pieces. But I am not opposed to melting them down to make something really cool. Not to say that these aren't really cool. Anybody recognize this this mint logo right here? Almost like a RR, a backwards R and a forwards R. I could be very off on that. I'm not sure. There's a small hallmark on it and stuff. I have 4 of these. These were in the scrap bin. These were destined to go to the smelter anyways. So if I melt them, who's to say the other guy wouldn't, Number 5. I'm assuming there's at least 5 of the in this series. But yeah, I don't know the whole history of it. If you guys know any of the history of it and or if you're interested in it, let me know. Otherwise, these are going to get hammered down, thrown in the crucible, and melted. Not tonight, but tonight we're just focusing on the copper pours. Hey, Deneen, welcome in. Good to see you. Show me Stacker, welcome. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that reminds me. Silver Selling Machine invited me to go on there and do some live port today, but I was preoccupied. One of my dogs got skunked last night, so I was trying to scramble and trying to find something that clean her up. I don't think she's going to contaminate anything or anybody else now, but she sure does stink. So it is what it is. Called getting skunked, right? So yeah, the we got 1, 2, 3 kind of like prototypes going on tonight, and I figure after that, if we have any leftover material, we'll do the more of these balls here. They're kind of like a 3D ball, but it's around. These are really cool. And then if we got any little left, we'll try to do some more buttons. I have some buttons, but I'm almost out. You guys always clean me out of those first. What is it about the small pores? Everybody likes the small ones. Skunked dog is horrible. Yeah, she's out in the dog run right now in an insulated doghouse. She's up by herself. That's the worst part of it. She doesn't like to be alone, but can't cross contaminate. It is what it is. My other boy, Odie, you guys know Odin. He's just chilling in the house taking a nap. I asked him if he wanted to come out. He said, "Nah, I'm good." So, yeah, it's all good. Let me take a look in this crucible here, see if we're getting anywhere near melted. Yeah, look at my gloves. Some rogue bird broke into my shop and shit off of my stuff, my toolbox, and this. These were on top of my toolbox. There's a little starling snuck in my shop. I don't know how he got in here. It was only one day. He must have been in here when I closed the door one day. I opened it up first thing in the morning, and he's like, "Ah, let me out." I was like, "Okay, get the hell out." And then I saw that he crapped all over my stuff. I was like, "You motherfucker." It is what it is. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. We're very close to those ones being melted. I can see them kind of coming down. For the amount of stuff I want to pour tonight, maybe we'll use the bolt cutters real quick. Get a couple more pieces here, handy, ready to go. I had bigger bolt cutters, and I broke them because the next size up from these, I tried to cut this whole thing. Well, I snapped one of these bolts. I just haven't replaced it yet. I gotta do that, but I want to use like a grade 8 bolt instead of the cheap little grade 5 butter bolts. That's seems to be the problem with that. But maybe I would have broke the handle if I didn't. Let's see here. I tried to make it not too long. Here's an example. I can't remember. This was either a 2 or a 3. You don't want it sticking out, so kind of go on that depth right there. So probably right there. It's kind of a method to the madness here. I'm pretty sure that one's a 2 kilogram. What's it called? Crucible. This is how I get my exercise these days. And the other one I have in the furnace right now is a 3 kilogram. Get a couple more pieces here just in case. And just FYI, if you don't plan on using your metal soon, might be useful to use the insulation on it to protect it from oxidization as well. You see, like right here, starting to oxidize a little bit. These have been out here and cut for about 1.5 years. Not too bad. But still, there might be just a pinch of slag in there. But I always check for slag anyways, so it's not a big deal. Come on, you. Doesn't take much. You just get that little pinch in there. There it goes. Yeah, you would think, oh, yeah, just spin the individual strands, use your wire cutters. No, it doesn't work that way. It's kind of a pain in the butt. You can probably get 2 of these at a time with these lineman pliers, but way easier with the bolt cutters. You'd think, oh, just use a chop saw, angle grinder, something like that. Well, some reason copper and angle grinders with the diamond bits blades just don't mix, so don't recommend doing that either. Usually you're better off just doing this. You're using you can roto hammer with the spade bit, and it's against like an anvil or something, and it'll it'll actually break through it a lot easier than with the angle grinder, surprisingly. Copper is a weird animal, isn't it? That's why you're melting birds. I get it. Nice. No, I could be melting birds. I'm not doing silver tonight. I want to get a few more ounces so I can do more than just like 2.5 pours. I'm gonna try to go for at least 3 or 4. So I got to get a little bit more stacked away before I can do that. And how about that dip that this happened in the last few days? I mean, price go up, price go down. We all go around the merry-go-round. But yeah, the this, dollar cost average, buy the dips. You never know, it could drop another $5 this week. So just dollar cost average. That's all you can do. Put a few more in here right now. I like you. These aren't super flame resistant or whatever the heck they are. These are like a cowhide, whatever, lambskin with Kevlar in them. So there is some like cut and heat resistance, impact resistance. Probably shouldn't be using these, but they have a lot more dexterity, because when I use these with this stuff, it doesn't like to line up very good when I poke it in the roaring hot crucible. That's why I'm doing that. But yeah, PPE, man. Do it right or not at all. Woohoo! Splash dance! You guys see the volcano? Woohoo! Gotta go careful. I might be able to get a couple more in there. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, there's a volcano. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. There it goes. All right, cool. Not going to press my luck. Yeah, don't touch that with your bare hands. I actually can't barely see it right here, but I touched the top of the crucible earlier and I was poking stuff down. Not just there, but earlier. I was like, oh shit, I'm glad I'm wearing gloves. Too brave. Yeah. Trust me, when you've welded and you've gouged and stuff like that, this isn't much different. Kind of like second nature after a while. Just, oh yeah, I got burned again. Oops. Don't get burned. It's not fun for anybody. I'm getting better on my leg, guys. I can walk around like a glorified toddler now without the cane on flat surfaces. So, but I tell you what, there's been numerous times when I try to get around without the cane, my knee just buckles and I about go down. So I'm getting better. I'm not quite there yet. So I'm doing the physical therapy, and I seem to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. It's now it's about building the strength back up in the muscles on this. There's just no strength there at all. Like I couldn't do a squat on 50% of my weight on my left to save my life right now. So it is what it is. Like it up, y'all. Heck yeah. Thank you, Liberty Bleeds. Appreciate that. Gotta double tap the screen, or so 3 dots in the upper right hand corner. Heck yeah. Let's see here. I think I got everybody accounted for. Don't be shy. If you're new to the channel, you want to say hi in the live chat, please. You got any questions about melting metal or the hobby, stacking metals, numismatist stuff? I know a little about a lot and a lot about little, so I'm happy to answer any questions you guys might have. Silver Clan's in the house. Welcome in, Silver Clan. I think so. What I'm gonna do is to give myself some extra leeway. I'm gonna make an extra long piece to dip in, like we just discussed a second ago. And then it gives me options later if I want to do like a curly Q on top, or I just want to stick it in that hole on the Odin's Eye, which is in the Broke studio right now, not in the Broke workshop. And again, we said we're going to use some emery cloth. There's like some black burnt like insulation on here. It'll be easy to get off now, but it'd be a pain in the ass to get off later after it's like, welded into a freaking round. You guys don't have any of this stuff. It works on a lot of stuff. Get it, throw it in your toolbox. Good stuff, good stuff. PF change, yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Just in case. I don't want any cross-contamination, especially with the pour. This was not going in the Crucible, so it doesn't get cleansed with fire. So that should be plenty, huh? That's all it takes. We'll pour these two first, both of these casks, and then we'll try to come back and do what we were discussing on the quad knot. And speaking of which, we might be ready to put some more metal in there. This again is a 3 kilogram crucible. I have 3 kilo crucible kilogram in there. I'm not going to use that much in there, obviously. The other wires are still melting. I can poke my head in there and look. You know, I want to try something. Hey, Rusty, welcome in. Good to see you, brother. I haven't seen you in a minute. Another great show. I wish I could stay and watch, but got to finish homework. We'll watch the replay later. Awesome, Rusty. Thanks for stopping by, bud. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to try that thing. Can you zoom in? Oh, you can zoom in. I never knew you could do that. That is so cool. Hang on. What Liberty Bleeds told me if you get over the Crucible and you zoom in, at least on his camera, you can actually get it to focus and actually use, get around the bright hot whiteness. Let's see if it'll do it. Oh yeah, there it is. Heck yeah. Thank you, Liberty Bleeds. That's a good camera tip. I did not know I could do that. Oh yeah, look at it melting. I'm melting! Melting! Ah! Very cool. I did not know that little trick, and yes, that ball can get hot too, so don't touch that. Don't play with fire. I'm glad I took that away because my camera got really hot really quick. I hope that was a cool one to look at, guys. I'm gonna go back and watch that later. Corkscrew, heck yeah. Fart Nuggets, welcome in, Fart Nuggets. Lovely channel name. New channel name or just a watcher? Because that'd be an interesting channel. What is your channel about? As you saw, it's just about all melted, the stuff I put in there. It's about halfway full. I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of this in there. And we get what we get tonight. We'll just go until we run out tonight, as we always do. Heck yeah, bro. Don't do it too long. Yeah. I tell you what, if the live stream stops, that means there was an explosion or my camera melted. Either way, I'm gonna have a bad time. There we go. I'm gonna dump the rest of these in here. Give it another 5 minutes. We'll be ready to deslag and rock and roll. Woohoo! Splash dance! That's how I roll. Fire! That's right, Liberty Bleeds. Let's see here. What else can I do to prep? Oh, I know. Because this is going to be the first one. It is stone cold. We're just going to set it right here on top of the vent or the cap, and that'll start to heat it up. You don't really need to use map gas on this unless you're going to be apparently pouring sterling silver is a pain in the butt without the map gas. I highly recommend you use that. I'm going to play around with my zoom, make sure I'm not zoomed in too much. It's weird. If you overshoot it, it goes the other way. I think we're good right there. I'm not going to screw with it. That's a cool trick. I've never, in all the live streams I've done, I've never tried to pinch the screen, pinch to zoom in and out. And yeah, apparently that does work if you're live streaming. Cool. I thought it was like, so to the right of my screen here, I got a whole bar of Liberty Bleeds knows this. You got switch your camera from the front to back, microphone. I can mute myself. Magic wand thing is probably putting effects on it. Something else right here. It's like a profile. I don't know what that is. And some other pictogram I am completely unfamiliar with. I should probably try to play with that one of these days, but no, it's cool. So I am kind of sort of optimistic on these two, but Liberty Bleeds, when it's more than just 2 planes, we got 3 planes. It's a very complicated shape as far as pouring goes. So we'll see what this does. This is, again, Fallout characters. This is Mr. Handy. This is going to be one of the chess pieces. I don't know if there'll be a knight or what, but I think a knight would be appropriate. But then you got the the Brotherhood of Steel, and they're called knights. So I don't know. I'm torn. But anyways, maybe he'll be a rook. But I'm making a chessboard themed uh, via Fallout themed chessboard, and the board itself will be like the wasteland and all these clans and stuff. I got ideas for it, how I'm going to do it. It has yet to be even begun. I'm bouncing ideas with my local artist here, and I have ideas on if I'm going to go 3D with it or not. Maybe the second one I do will be 3D. Maybe I'll just go for broke and make the first one really cool. And then, yeah, all these pieces I've been pouring. You can go back and look at my previous live streams. I hashtag Fallout on it. It's a good way to find them. But yeah, the Fallout chessboard project continues. It's my big project I'm doing for the year 2025, and well, I'm looking forward to seeing how it all comes out. I have a bunch more pieces to finish. Here's one example of one is basically finished. I don't know if I'm going to antique them or not. This is one of the this is the very first one I did. I'm pretty sure he's just a super mutant. I think he might be a specific character from the game. You got to go back and look it up. I still got to clean him up. He's got sand in his crevasses, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, the that'll be an idea of that, and then the what you call it, the chessboard itself. I'm gonna draw the different clans. I like super mutants in one corner, Vault Tech in one corner, Brotherhood of Steel in another corner, maybe the Enclave or maybe Raiders. I think Raiders would be more appropriate for like stage one. We're doing like a Fallout one chessboard here. We're not quite to New Vegas, right? So who we got there? Jeff Crumpler's in the house. Welcome in, Jeff. Good to see you. I've only done open pours and never flashed anything yet. That looks very complicated indeed. It is Liberty Blades when you so if you could sandwich it and you got two planes or whatever, cool. It's like one flat plane, but as soon as you get like three different planes going in there, it's like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? It's really hard to access it. Then if you do it wrong, you pull the damn delf clay out when you're trying to pull your piece out. It's like, son of a bitch. You're almost better on something like that complicated doing like a lost wax method, but I haven't gotten the materials to do that yet. I've been researching it, but not there yet. What did Jeff say there on the first one? He said, last couple of auctions on whatnot, I can't keep hand pourers. They're buying them as quick as I show them. That's cool, Jeff. I'm doing like a large project here as far as the Fallout pieces. And I have a few other ideas on other hand pours as well. That's coming up. We got 3D in the house. 3D Woodworks. What is up, brother? Good to see you. Let me get caught up in the chat here. Jeff said they even requested some of my own. I don't have anybody on YouTube that really buys my pours. Dang it. Well, we'll have to change that, Jeff. I have excuse me. I think they would really like some of that stuff. It would be a good place. I can just buy it from you and sell it over there. That's an idea. We could do like a collaboration. Maybe get a couple items over to you and see what they do on your whatnot. I've never been on whatnot or TikTok or any of that crap. Honestly, I just don't have enough time in my life. And I know it's funny. I'm always here on YouTube right now, but I'm doing good just to navigate that efficiently. I love it because you can times two your play speed, and I can get a lot more news a lot faster that way. That's what I try to do on like the informational stuff there. Good to see a 3D. Let's take a look here. Liberty Bleed says, I did some lost wax castings in metal shop when I was in junior high school. It was freaking awesome. We also did styrofoam casting, worked great. Yeah, the amount, if you're gonna do like a more generic shape, styrofoam I think would work great, but for stuff with like really intricate details and stuff like that, I don't think styrofoam's the answer unless it's gonna be like, 3 feet tall. So, which then if that's the case, I need a bigger furnace. Let's see here. I think I missed something in the chat there. Making rains again. Heck yeah, 3D. What not is evil, right? I have no desire to be on the internet. On my internet, nice. Especially in the springtime, man. It's time to get outside and enjoy life. Have had to take a break from it. Nice. Or more internet stuff. You're on it right now. Man, I'm just going. You guys are just firing texts faster at me than I can even read them. I appreciate you guys. Let's see here. 3D, I hope you're feeling better, brother. You're doing great over here, man. Keep up the great work, and this is a great place to learn and grow and learning from you. Awesome, man. That's the whole thing. I've never been taught this shit. I mean, other than a couple like videos here and there off of YouTube. I'm a YouTube college educated, right? No, I I learned by doing. Like in auto shop, I did so well because you had classroom, but you also had the shop, and for the the yeah, just the shop part of it, the laboratory, if you will, laboratory, and that's how I learned. Like I kind of got it in the book, but as soon as I put my hands on it, it just clicks for me, man. So this is how I learned. You guys are learning with me. Let's go ahead and check pour this guy out for some slag right now. Actually, I gotta get my PPE on because I don't want burnt fingies. All right, I'm also gonna take this off just for a second. Should be nice and toasty. I'm gonna show you guys. Well, I'm gonna have to take at least one of these gloves off. Let's see if I can get it to zoom in again. It's kind of cool if I can get it to do it this time. I didn't know I could do that before. Hello! Hello! I'm trying to get it to do the thing. There's like, sometimes there's like a little thing on the surface. See how it's like reacting to my voice? It's like moving. The copper is very vibration sensitive. It's very peculiar how that works. See how it's moving to the movement of my voice? Just the surface tension of the puddle is changing. It's very cool. All right, put that down, let it warm back up for a second, but it looks like we're all melted and ready to go, guys. Whoops. Again, I'm getting used to being able to zoom in. That's a very nifty trick. I'm so glad. I thought my camera just sucked, but no, it was just light pollution. It's freaking cool. I can do that now. I struggle with graphite. That happens. Do you, sir? Man, that reminds me. I need to finish my graphite custom pour, the Broke Stacker custom channel round. I got probably one more chance at it. I feel like I'm putting it off because I'm just afraid to screw it up. It's like right there. It's gonna be easier to screw it up than it is to finish it. Let's just say that. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, I'm a mad scientist as well. Don't really have too many neighbors though. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's check and make sure we don't have any slag. I am going to give this just a touch of borax. I haven't measured out yet. Good stuff. You can get borax at your local Home Depot. You know, just get that stuff. That's all you need. Laundry detergent, all purpose, is 99.9% borax. So whatever else is in there, I don't care because it's not enough in there to matter because most of it's all getting burned off of it anyways. All right, got that. Where's my spoon? There it is. I was gonna hammer on this earlier, then I couldn't find my hammer. I got distracted, you know, life. Actually, let me hammer on this. 1 second. There's a big booger of copper on my my scraping spoon. I need to get it off. I'm not going to sit here and hammer on it for 20 minutes though, but yeah, it's getting kind of full. So that's going to happen relatively soon because that thing is getting heavy. And this is still good. I'm going to give this a couple whacks. That's the old slag that came out of the last Crucible I was pouring. See, it's just kind of flaking off. A couple whacks on the hammer, comes right off. Don't hit too hard. That's all I needed. Of course, now I should so it like fall off of it. That's great. It's okay. It's just copper. Much better now. Much better. All right. Let's go ahead and make a little volcano here. Hopefully not. So I wish I could put the camera over this and show you guys what it do. I pour the graphite on top because the slag actually floats. The glass floats on the top, the surface of the copper. So I pour it in there. I give it a stir, but if you catch it the first, I don't know, 20 seconds, it almost like foams up. The borax does. It's very peculiar. I wish I can catch that on film, but I haven't figured out a way to do that yet. I'd need a handy cameraman if I did. Just a little bit in there. Woohoo! Keep the heat in. See the little volcano we made? Stuff's really light. The hot air blasts it off into space. Okay, I think we got it. Got our little test sample. Let me hammer this on my anvil. Make sure we don't have any an excessive amount of glass in there at all. Glass is not fun. Got a bunch of crap on here. That bird crapped on my anvil too. That damn bird. It popped just right off of there. That's a little bit of glass. I'm gonna give that one more stick and stir, just in case. Usually that first initial one there is gonna take everything off, but not always. So I'll give it a second one. It's like you wipe your ass until it's clean. You don't just give it one wipe and you're done, right? I know I'm a master wordsmith today. Do that one more time. Don't just because I just hit it in the water. You don't want to stick that water back in there. You make a steam explosion. So we'll get some of that. Let that water evaporate off, and then go for it. Did I get it? Okay. I think we're good now. I think what I'm seeing on there is just basically melted borax. Oh yeah, hang on, let me quench it. Nothing like good hot slag bouncing everywhere. Since it started warming up, the mice haven't been so frequent in the shop. So they're staying out in the fields now because I think they got stuff to eat out there and it's warming up. They're not seeking shelter so much. I think that's going to do it. Yeah, it was very, very minimal right there, if anything at all. It's more or less probably hugging the walls of the Crucible. So let's give it a shot here, guys. You guys ready to pour some metal? Throw it a 1 in the chat or something. I don't know. Let's just put a fire emoji in there. Get this stuff out of the way. Get him out of the way. Don't want to lose that. Analogy of the year. That's right. Yes, sir. Peg leg. What? What did he say there? Peg leg. What did I miss? Yeah, I struggle to stand on my feet anything longer than like 30 minutes right now, hour tops. And if I don't walk on soft surfaces or flat surfaces, I run a chance of definitely falling off on my freaking face. So it is what it is. 3D says fire. Somebody's listening. Awesome. Let's do this, guys. First one, second one. Shouldn't be that big. You guys see how big this one is? Even with the sprue on it, it should probably be no more than about 3 ounces tops. I'm hoping. Here we go. Borax just went everywhere. All right, don't blink. You'll miss it. Oh yeah, lots of material in there. cool. Set that back in. I don't think I'm airtight on the sides. This big bulky bastard I got, it. By the way, I don't know if you noticed this. See that bulge coming out the side? I was kind of worried about that shooting out of there. I'm glad it didn't. But we got to do this one first, right? How do I do this without just muffing it up here? Maybe I should just give it a minute to chill out. It's kind of cool, but I think it's burning up my delf plate at the same time. That's what all the smoking is. So it's beneficial to try to get it done and over with. Okay, let's just go for it. Got my gloves on. Ooh, that is warm. And I can't remember. Let's get this a little closer. See the magic of breaking it open. Get the gloves. Well, I'm going to mess these ones up. Let's get the other ones on for just a hot second, because I got more dexterity with these. And channel locks ready to go. So go ahead and lay this. Ooh, lay it down. Yeah, that worked. Let's let go real quick. And come on, you. Give this thing a little. Oops, there it is. Sticking to the bottom. Woohoo! I have made fire. Okay, let's just go dunk them real quick. Come on, tripod. Yeah, I'm making a lot of smoke in the shop. Gotta love that clinch. All right, there's one. Still smoldering. Ooh, ooh. I mean, that kind of works. I'll show you guys that here in just a second. Let's go ahead and set this to the side and get the other one out over here and in. This one's not held together by anything, so because there's no, I don't have clamps big enough. I just put 2 bricks next to it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I know. I probably need a couple more tools. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Which one's which? I don't know. Let's just lay it down and open her up. All right. Again, grab that. Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. If you catch it early enough, the delf clay kind of stays on there. But you saw right there, it just didn't. I'm using these gloves because if I get them wet, it's not a big deal. The other ones I don't want wet. Possibility of a steam burn later. Okay. Actually, give me just a second. Let me clean this one up. The sand definitely stuck to this one a lot more. All right, nice and cool now. That fast. Clean it up nice. I will say that. Love it when the sand just pops right off with a little brush. Okay. Don't go anywhere. I'll show you these real quick. What the hell happened there? Oh. Okay. A little off, but that's fine. I'll take it. Alright, the very first one that you guys saw. Let's take a look at it. Dun, 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 dun. Use a large adjustable bench clamp. I know I got one somewhere, but then it's an old one and it weighs 100 pounds. It's actually heavier than the cask. Then it'll fall over. Are those hair clips? Yeah, basically. I didn't get in there. The spaces in between, there's no way to hold that little piece like levitating in the middle, so it is what it is. I'm not going to be able to, unless, I don't know how to address that piece. That open void in between all 3 legs at the bottom. I think it's just, but it works. It's definitely Mr. Handy. Looks like I got bent a little bit too. That's his little chainsaw thing. His leg, his little leg dipped down somehow. It's still there, but it dipped down. I don't know how I did that. It's a very custom Mr. Handy. Heck yeah. Hey, Leah Anderson, welcome in. Just in time. We're unveiling the first pours tonight. We just poured Mr. Handy. Heck yeah, I like the colors that came out on this too. Very cool. Just gotta chop the sprue off. There's no sharp edges. This one's a one and done. I like it. Just gotta chop that off, polish it off, and stamp the bottom, and that's a chess piece. See, doesn't stand up. And the other one, pretty good too. Mr. Handy. Where's his saw at? Where's the saw? His saw broke off. I think it was supposed to be right here. It must have didn't fill in the void right here. Dang it. That's fine. He's Mr. Handy with the dildo. That's fine. It's for Mrs. Handy, right? I like it, man. That's cool. I think that's 2 wins. It's definitely a noticeable character from the world of Fallout. I mean, it could be better, but it could have been a lot worse. I'm surprised I got it at all. This is this is probably a pour that should be a lost wax, but I was able to kind of sort of pull it off. Again, we'll chop the sprue off right here, make it flat, and that'll be another piece there. Very cool. Let's see here. Did I miss anything in the chat? That was not she said, I'm seriously curious. That's what she said, kinda. Alright. Again, we gotta warm this guy up again. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go for the map gas. It's gonna take too long otherwise. Now, if you're wearing earbuds, it might get a little loud, so turn down your volume slightly. I am a fire! And after we do this quad knot stand for the Odin's Eye, we'll go to the copper ball there, or the 3D ball. That should be fun. I've only made 2 of those so far. I haven't even stamped them yet. They take a lot of material. I think they were like 4 or 5 ounces each, or something like that. I can't remember precisely, but I think that's what it was. Fire! I have made fire! Ta-da. Alright, I think that's hot enough. What do you guys think? So I'm going to try to pour it really quick and then set this right here in the middle for the stand. Let's try it out. Shit. Where's my gloves? There they are. Alright. Woo! Alright, guys. Let's see if I can pull this one off. Don't blink. You'll miss it. Sure, this is handy. Mr. Handy and Handy at the same time. Yes, indeed. Alright, here we go. Come on. There we go. Did you see that? Did you see that? How rude. I stuck it in there, but it didn't do anything. That's one for the scrap, too. Some bitch. All right. That'll be, unfortunately, these quad knots are just too big. They won't fit back in the Crucible. Save that one for another day. And yeah, it can just stay in there. That's fine. Son of a gun! All right. Actually, I just saw... Well, should I try to do that one more time, or should I go to the balls? So man, you saw how fast that was? I stuck it in there. I thought it was in there, but it was just on the surface. That's how fast it goes, within like seconds. Maybe I could do this with the map gas going. I think that's going to be the trick. Let's do that. Well, I can't remember how I used to do this. Well, I'll figure it out really quick. I just use some bricks to like set it up. Okay, this one goes that way. Right. No, I don't like it. This one. Yeah, that's the way. And that one goes there. This one can go on its side. And this one could go on its side. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I'm just making a little stand for my map gas to sit right here. That's going to stay here. We're going to try it this time with the map gas on this pour. Hopefully it'll work. I haven't done this for a while. And maybe it'll keep it molten enough, long enough for me to stick that rod in there for the stand. I'm very much curious if this is going to work. Oh my gosh. OC Stacker, OTG, welcome in. Good to see you guys. Bellows Forge in the house. T-Bird, good to see you. I feel like I just got raided. Hey guys, welcome in. Sorry, I'm over here brainstorming how to make this work. I'm trying to make the Odins Eye Stand work real quick. Why am I doing this? Gas in here to make it work. Let's do a dry run first. Make sure this thing's gonna work. Woo! The tip on this thing's hot still. I'll tell you that. Come on, you. Again, I haven't done this for a while. Almost. Will that work? No. Come on, you. Feel like a toddler. Maybe this way. I'm playing blocks. You guys see me play blocks? Come on, man. Let's do this way. Don't do that. Sit. Just don't move, okay? That might work. No, it's too high. You know, last time I did this, I had it all pre-set up before the show. Let's try it like this. Oh, I know. Put them both on their side. Like this. This one here. It's too high. Go like that. I missed. That work? Oh, this is annoying. All right, I'm just gonna do it again without it. We're gonna try it out here. I'm over here screwing around with these stupid old bricks. By the way, if you don't know, these are old fire bricks from my fireplace that's been on my house for over 100 years. These are ones I just found out in the field pretty much. Still. Don't worry, they're fireproof. They're fireproof. You out of here, Liberty Bleeds? Have a good night, bud. All right, let's try this again. I'll definitely remember pineapple nice. A pineapple? Oh no, don't put that sticker on your window. That has other implications. All right, here we go. We're going to try this again. I'm going to try to pour it and stick this in really quickly. Here we go. Don't blink. You'll miss it. Actually, hang on. I see a booger in my spill spout. Knock that back in. Let that melt for a second. Oh, yeah, I think I got plenty of molten copper in there to do at least one more shot at that. And then try to do a ball. Hope you guys are ready, because this is going to go quick. Gotta go. Good night, everyone. All right, Bella's Forge, have a good one. Cartier Silver, welcome in. Could cut one of plywood, maybe be faster. Yeah, Cartier, I haven't played with the map gas on a pourer in a while, so I will fabricate something that's better than this. Okay, I think we're good to go. Don't blink, anybody. You'll miss it. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, did I do it? I think I did it. I did it! I did it! I did a thing! Heck yeah! So I stuck it in there. It didn't melt it, but I just held it in there. So it did melt a little bit. I had plenty of extra to kind of feed down into it. That works! Heck yeah, let's flip it out and do it. Kind of has its own handle. Let's just do that. Grab it by its handle, right? You guys ready? Here comes that sweet quenching motion. There it is. We have our stand for the Odin's Eye. Heck yeah, that is the only copper piece out of that mold I intend to do this year. Everything else is going to be silver. Let's see how this thing turned out real quick. Hopefully it's nice and cold. I burned myself, and you hear shrieking of a little girl. You know it's not cold enough yet. Let's take a look. FG Stacker, what up? Yeah, that's right. It's a kebab. It's a copper kebab there, 3D. Oh yeah, that's nice and cool. So I could take that that copper cream to this. This should have some really cool everything going on here. That's really sweet. You could see it right there. That's the end of my my probe. I stuck it in there. That's why I was trying to pour it and then stick it in, but that wasn't going to work. I'll take it. That is an awesome stand for when I do the Odin's Eye. So cool. Mission successful. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do another one. Well, we're not going to do another one of those, but the copper ball, which we are going to have to warm up. I'm going to set this guy out of the way. Not hot. All right, cool. Not hot, cool. I think he's supposed to go right there anyways. Set this over here. Hey, look, bird shit. Fucking birds. I think it was a starling. If you guys have any pain or plights with starlings, put it down in the comments. There's a little bit. One of them, I don't know how he got in my shop. He came in here and shit on my stuff. I'm a little irritated with starlings right at the moment. It happens though. I don't know how he got it in here. The door was shut. That's the one. I think we got enough molten metal in here to do at least one of these tonight. We'll see. Here we go, guys. Come on. Uh-oh. Yeah, by the way, I don't have much ventilation in here. I got intense quickly. Why did it not light? Should I shake it first? Alright, that's better. Now I can breathe again. There it goes. That was weird. We haven't poured this one at all tonight, so I'm giving it a warm up. Oh yeah, I see all that moisture coming out of it. Love it when it does that. Plenty hot enough. All right, where's my gloves? Let's do this. Let's get you guys up close and personal first, though. A little bit closer, huh? That'll work. Burn the shit out of it. Let's see here. Rockamus, that bird must have had tummy troubles, man. That's just what starlings do. They just crap everywhere. It is what it is. FG, we need to set up a portrait. Oh yeah, email me, bro. The broke stacker at yahoo.com. Email me on that. Let's do it. I'm down, brother. But guys, don't blink. You'll miss it. Here we go. We're gonna pour ball number 3 for 2025 right now. Feeling a little light. Hope we got enough. Just barely. It's going to be a small one. That is it on the copper in there tonight, guys. I can't believe I ran out. Let me go ahead and turn that off. Let's see what we got. That's a happy ending, though, I think. It's a Disney princess ending, right? All right, here we go. Gotta love that sound. All right. Any guesses on how much this guy weighs? Any guesses? Well, I guess you got to see it first, huh? Make sure we're on the right setting. We are on ounces. All right. Ooh, still one. Came out pretty cool. Ooh, look at those ripples. Fat ripples around the edges. I like it. That's cool. I don't think I've had one like that before. If I have, I forgot. I don't think I have, though. That's a really cool piece. This is number 3. Sizzle, Yaksna. What is up, Yaksna? Good to see you. Never gets never get old. That sound, heck yeah, never gets old. 13 kilos. It's something. That's a guess. Hey, Vegas Stacker. Good to see you. Let's take a look. I'm gonna guess right about 3. This is a very thinner pour. We ran out of material. I wanted to put more in there, but it is what it is. 3, 2, 1. Dang, 309. I was so close. Off point 0.09. Man, that map gas is screwing with me now. Good guesses in there, guys. Who was the closest? I'm just bragging right here. I said 3. Technically, Rockamas there. 3, 4. No, I didn't go over, did I? So 3.09. I won. Woohoo! I'm on point tonight. That's weird. It has like a little eye missing out of it right there. What is that? I wonder if there's something on the mold itself. Nope. Just a weird, another unique character piece. You never know when they're going to do weird stuff. That is a very cool piece. That is number 3. I'm going to have to stamp it out. And really, really, really cool ripples on it too. Not sure. I may or may not put that copper cream on this because this is a really just, oh man, it might even be more fabulous when I do the copper cream. Not doing any copper creams tonight, guys. Here, let's take a look and see what the quad knot did. Yeah, that's nice and sturdy in there. So I don't know if I'm going to just leave it and cut it and just let it sit on a spike or make a basket cage for it to sit on and just make it a little bit more friendly. All right, here we go. Let's take a look, see what this one is. I'm going to say probably about 4.5. Of course it died. 4.5 on the quad knot, I'm thinking. Oh, 5.22. Nice. That is a chunky monkey. That's great for a base because this is going to be the base for the stand to hold the 10-ounce, 10.84-ounce Odin's Eye. So yeah, it's probably a good thing. It's nice and chunky. Very good. And one of these, this is the one the saw blade did not survive. Any guesses on this one, guys? This is with the sprue in, but I'm going to say even with the sprue in, this one's pretty heavy. I'm going to give it a 5-ouncer. OC says 5.2. T-Bird says 4.6. Yaksnav on 5.4. And Marsh 5.4. Okay, let's take a look. 4.8 OC said he's retracted. That might have been from the last one, too. All right, let's see what we got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But your design is what? What did he say? Is on the bottom. Oh, 4.63 design. Oh, yeah, I just, it goes with the theme of the Odin's Eye with the all the Celtic knot stuff. I was like, you know what? That would be perfect round to make the base. So that's what I did. Yeah, 4.63 on this one. Let's see what the other one did. Yeah, this one's a lot heavier. I'm gonna say let's give it a 6. I'm gonna say 6 ounces on this one right now. Hey, welcome in. That's fake material, bro. Do you say so? I mean, I just melted it and turned it into a pool of metal and then poured it, but that's cool. This is the one with the saw blade that survived, Mr. Handy. Let's see what we got here. 3, 2, 1. 5.45. Nice. Again, I'm going to be cutting these sprues off, making it nice and flat for the chest pieces. And man, look at this guy. He's kind of got a gangster lean, huh? Like leaning to the side. Hopefully he stands up when I cut him nice and flat. If not, we'll have to try again. Does this one do that too? It might be all right, actually, both of them. I'm going to cut those sprues off. It should be fine. I win! Yeah! That's right, Oxnov. Oxnov knows. He's in here long enough. Probably knows me better than I do. Oh my gosh. What else? What else? What else? That's it for tonight, guys. And hit me up if you're interested in these. Otherwise, these are going to go and be melted. These are, I don't know what mint. Is anybody familiar with this logo? It's like a R, I don't know, 1970. There's several of these. I picked these. I saved these out of the scrap bin. These are going to go to the smelter. Great horned owl. That's actually what we have around here. Actually, I have a few of those around here. Hey, that's number one. That's probably worth something, huh? Yo, nice. Is that sterling? It is, Yaksnov. And let's check it out. How much do these things weigh again? I think they're like 2.1. Yeah, 2.15. This one is the pheasant's 2.16. That was like his biggest gripe at my local coin shop. He's like, they're not perfect. Like, I don't care. It's cool. 2.11. Yeah, they're all 2.1 ounces, bro. It's fine. It's fine. 2.13. This one's pretty cool. Osprey, or what is that? Yeah, Ospreys. Number 5, 1970. Yeah, if anybody's interested in these things, just let me know. Otherwise, next Sunday coming up, these are going to get melted and made into something cool. But I hate to do it because they're so cool already. You know what I mean? Somebody wants to save them and is interested in them for their own personal collection, just hit me up. Email me at thebrokestacker@yahoo.com. That'd be cool. FG, please, if you're still here, email me. We'll do that channel round swap. I'll send you pictures of what I do and don't have, and you decide. Awesome, buddy. Thank you. I'll do some research on them first. Heck yeah, Cartier Silver. If you want to see a faster image of them than going through this whole video, I have them all on a short. I don't know what that R is, but they're definitely sterling. They have a hallmark or a mark on the side here. Oops, have it upside down, of course. Sterling. I think that's their logo. Then 10. No, that's 70, sorry. 70. And P. 70, it must be for the year because it says 1970 on it. But yeah, there must be at least 6 of these because the highest number out of these 4 is number 6. Must have been a whole series of like wildlife birds series, I'm assuming. But I don't know. They were going to go get melted anyway, so I saved them. The intention of melting them. But the more I look at them, I'm like, man, these are actually pretty cool. Have a good night. You out of here, T-Bird. I'll see you later, buddy. Take care. Take a picture of it in Google image search. That's a good idea. Oh, see, I haven't even thought to do that yet. I mean, I'm not super interested, but it is what it is. OTG. You out of here, bud? Or we're talking about T-Bird. Gotcha. All right, guys. Well, that's it for tonight. I was a super success. Look out for a future video of me doing the finishing work on this for the Odin's Eye project. This will finish up that whole project. I'll probably take the copper cream to this one because the ball itself is just so pretty and clean. Maybe I'll even do the grinding wheel to it. And I haven't done one of those finishes in over a year. I think Tuli has one of those, and there's one other one that went out there somewhere, but I rarely put that finish on anything, but it looks really cool. It's a pain in the ass to do. All right, guys. Well, that's it for tonight. Keep an eye out for next weekend. If these don't get cleaned, we're going to be pouring some sterling silver. And yeah, keep an eye out for that. We'll pour some other stuff too. Till next time, guys. Keep stacking, stack 'em high.